All right, here we go. This is the Summer Meltdown. We're starting with our first game here with Council Feeders versus Gopnik.
All right, here we go. So we're starting off with the control map here. We've got two teams, Council Feeders, very popular kind of group within the Overwatch League community for those that are uninitiated. But we've got some really strong players on that team that we've seen in a lot of our other competitions. Primarily, we've seen Blitzbolt, we've seen Winters, we've seen DeCurran. And those guys are pretty frequent, have played in our league and have been successful. Got a couple new faces joining them, though, which is going to be pretty exciting. On the other side of the teams, on what's our other team? Gopnik. You're going to recognize Yurtable as one of the main healers that really kind of kept their team up, moving, being successful last season. So we're going to see what he's able to do on his new team here for Team Gopnik. So from what I know about these teams so far, I definitely think Council Feeders is going to be one of the main teams to beat in the tournament. So definitely a team to kind of keep an eye on now. Does that control that? All right, we are getting started off here. Interesting team comps here. We're going to see what Cam's able to do with his Widow. They're kind of running a pseudo dive comp with an aggressive Zenyatta on there. That's going to help secure a lot of kills. The other team, though, running kind of a mishmash of some dive moves, but not a whole lot. We get a quick kill on the Pharah, but Sage gets picked up. Kind of far from seeing anything, and it looks like Team Gopnik picks up some quick kills, but Cam picking up the kills in the back there, just totally not letting them take this point for free, but they're still getting chased off the point. Gopnik's on it right now. They might be able to cap this, which they almost do, but they're prevented by a jump in there by Sage, and Cam's just in the back totally picking off the kills. Really nice work there. And now this is going to be Team Council Feeder. Just does not allow Gopnik to pick it up.
Looks like Winter's putting a little pressure on with the Genji, keeping Gopnik a little back there, but trying to stay safe. Did get, as we can see, he's gotten Discord there, but he's still playing aggressive.
All right, we've got Gopnik trying to push together here. Sage is way in there right now. He's not going to be able to make it out potentially. Oh. There he goes. Winter, though, popping the ult and just slicing and dicing in the back there. They're trying to rush the point, but I think Gopnik's just lost too many players. They're not going to be able to make anything happen here. We're going to see what Gopnik's able to do here, trying to come in from the back. They're a little staggered right now, which is not ideal. But, and especially with Winters, just slicing and dicing those teammates up. You can see here, Council Feeder's way ahead right now. Just constantly getting these kills.
Well, the Winston's being pretty aggressive, but also very effective.
So they're doing some spawn stuff here. Gopnik's gonna need to be able to regroup here, which they do at spawn.
Now they're coming back together as a team.
We got some decent ults coming out of Gopnik here. They might be able to make something happen. May's going to have hers up. They got the whole hog.
Well, they're both piling up their ults right now, if you look at it.
Trying to get some picks there. We've got Blitzbolt, though. You know, both teams have a lot of ults here. There we go.
There we go.
Genji's popping off, but the Zen ult just totally shuts it down. And they're not able to get on point in time. Really kind of a close match there for a little bit, but just wasn't able to pull it off together.
Switch spots.
Temple of Anubis.
Yeah, King's Row, and then Temple of Anubis.
Who won the first game? All right, trying to track down the rest of the teams here. So let's see if they're able to switch this up here. Team Gopnik kind of getting off to a bit of a slow start, but we'll see what they're able to do. Sage getting aggressive at that front section there.
All right, do we see any changes in the comp here at all?
We don't. And Team Council Feeder starting off with a really aggressive opening here. Nice picks by this Genji. Picks up 2. Winters just shredding this team up.
Wow. Winters is not a player we've seen in the regular league play either, so he's new to both of us.
Though I think he's playing on a different handle.
Oh.
So we have...
He's fooling us? Who is that then?
That is Hawk.
Oh. Oh, okay, all right. So we have seen him.
Yeah, we have seen him before.
Sure, what's up? No. Yeah, pause match.
Control Alt. Control Shift equal. All right, so we're going to see what they're able to do. Blitzball trying to be a little bit sneaky here, trying to get behind them, set something up. Sage, though, kind of unveiling the attacks there. Irritable trying to stay up, but there's just so many ults coming down on their team. Gopnik's just not able to survive this. I think they've got the right idea with the Mercy. I think she should be able to kind of res off of a lot of these combo ults, but it's definitely not looking good for them. All right, they're kind of flooding out the entrance there. They get a pick on Winters, which is going to be good. Might give them an opportunity to step up here.
So they might be focusing in on Winters there?
Yeah, I mean, Winters is down right now. They're kind of doing this more diving composition with the Winston and the Genji, which is good, but just even getting to point, they're just getting harassed by so much damage. And Blitzball popping another ult from behind. Gets taken down, but the ult comes, brings him right back, so not really a big loss. So Team Council Feeder's really picking it up here. I think this is going to be tough for them to...
Yeah, I feel like Gopnik, they gotta do some more of these coordinated efforts, but they gotta shut down all that damage. It's so offensive.
Yeah, you keep noticing people are getting picked off, just ult after ult after ult. And Team Gopnik goes down pretty hard here in the first round to Council Feeders. So looking through our rosters right now of teams that we've got 12 teams competing today. We're going to try and stream as much game as we can for you guys. So we'll see what we can do for you guys. Hoping Gopnik's able to get off a couple kills here.
That's my favorite spray.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
Not opposed to that. You know, people in chat, if you've got a team that you want to see that, you know, maybe you're a fan of, that you're interested in, definitely let us know. We want to be able to show people the teams that they want to see, get excited about it. All right, so the combat begins. They're trying to get a couple picks here. Sage again in a hot, but he's anti-healed, but he's going to be able to get away, which is great. They're just not able to deal with Winters. He's just jumping around, but he's got 4 health.
Wow, and he still managed to escape.
Cam's in there,
Jeez.
just totally slicing them up. Tons of damage just coming out on this team. And that's a team kill right out the gate. Gotta be worried, you know, Team Gopnik, they're probably not feeling so great. We've got back-to-back team kills.
So
haven't gotten the percentage on the point.
From a strategy perspective, what would you recommend that you think Gopnik would do to answer this damage, to shut it down?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you look at the team composition for Council Feeders, it's hyper-aggressive. You've got, you know, the Genji, you've got the Zen, you've got the Winston to really dive in here. If you look at Team Gopnik, they have kind of a more defensive, hodgepodgey group. They don't know what they are. I mean, I think if I was Team Gopnik, I would want to switch it up pretty hard. Maybe run a more defensive triple tank build to deal with that Winston. They're on the right track. I think if they've got a Roadhog, which I think they do, yeah. So, I mean, a Roadhog, probably get rid of the McCree. McCree's not going to have the mobility that you need to deal with.
See, I was going to say I'd vote for some more shields in there. Throw an Orisa in or a Diva. Maybe try and get that Matrix up. Absorb some of that damage.
They don't have a Pharah right now, so you can drop the McCree, put in an Orisa, drop the Pharah, put in a Reinhardt.
The Curran was pretty aggressive Zen play there as well.
Yeah.
Just very forward. I mean, they're killing and moving forward. They're not backing off a whole lot.
Yeah, and they're ultra getting shards. Here we go again, just slicing and dicing. Oh, there we go. That's what we needed, more picks like that. Yeah. Now they've got an opportunity here. They picked up 2. They're up 1 right now. They can make something happen here and get this point. Don't get distracted by
Sage. No.
There he is, anti-healed. He should be an easy target if they can get him down. Ooh, gets stuck, but great bubble by Mansible there. They should be able to make it on the point here. Unless Blitz ults. Totally takes him out. And again, Winter gets there in time. Almost lost the point. Big res coming in. Doesn't land it. But she didn't have it.
Oof. She did not have it?
Not have it. This game's going to Council Feeders pretty convincingly.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Congratulations, Council Feeders.
All right, so Council Feeders goes up 1-0 in this matchup.
And for those of you just tuning in, this is the Summer Meltdown in Chicago. This is sponsored by Gamers Arena. And let's see this play of the game here as Tracer with the New Year intro.
Chinese New Year.
Chinese New Year.
Really good kills there.
Jeez.
Nice plays. Good coordination there. You got those divers just totally blowing up the other team. So good games there.
Nice.
When are we firing up Kings Row next? So we could talk a little bit about.
Yeah, so we've got Gamers Arena as our first official sponsor here with Overwatch Chicago. We normally run a league. This is our first tournament weekend. Gamers Arena is where you can win real money for gaming as long as you have a Twitch account. So you log in as Twitch, and then you just enter the contest in there live, and they'll have various metrics that you can go up against. So top heals, top damage. So if you're in the competitive nature and you want to earn a little money on the side, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, go ahead and check the links down at the bottom of our screen. You know, we got a couple things for you to check in there, a couple contests, and you're just it's a fun way to make a little side money for doing the things that you're already doing.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So Kings Row here, this is one of the maps, one of the first maps I remember watching in Overwatch. So it's one of the more fun maps, I would say, because there's a couple of routes you can run here coming in to get the payload, first of all. So kind of see what they're going with here. So it looks like they've got a similar build. I was going to see if Gopnik was going to switch it out. Looks like they've got a Widowmaker. Might try and go for a couple of picks there right off the gate.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea right there. This
Definitely.
is a good little nook here. They know that if they can pick off a good advantage early on, they can flood the point and get some ownership over it. Again, though, the team is a little confusing in that, I mean, they're really relying on some really strong burst damage. The Pharah, the Widow, and that's
the
not
Winston,
always
though,
what you're
too.
looking at. Right, so the Winston Zarya combo is good, makes sense. You get the Lucio in there to dive in, and a strong heals.
But it always makes me nervous because you've got a Lucio in there with a Pharah. I mean, I understand you can make that work, but we got a switch there. So maybe they're not running a Pharah then.
They are deciding to run the sim move here. So
yeah,
that's really
I was like, a sim attack. I want to see what they're going to do here. It's because they know the council feeders are aggressive. Maybe they're hoping they get them if they overextend.
I was going to say, if they're diving in there, and they've got the Reaper, so you've got some really close combat. So where if they dive in here, like Genji, for example, you can get that Symmetra on there. She will obliterate her. You got the Zarya. This is a really good move out of them.
Yeah.
I think it'll hopefully be able to pay off, but you got to stay up.
Sim retreating into that. Oh, no good. Looked like she was going to lure that Winters for a second, but no dice.
Look at that. Just hyper aggressive, trying to slice him up.
I'm sorry. Cam is playing the Genji this round.
Yes.
So Winters is your diva, Again, playing
aggression, totally chasing down, no respect really for that team. It's unbelievable.
What's up?
They're moving in here, picking up kills. We really got to get Team Gopnik grouped up together a little bit more. If they're not together, we're going to have issues trying to push through this team.
The last Overwatch poster.
Ooh, nice shot on Blitzbolt there. Isn't able to get confirm the kill. Really nice shots though.
So if you want to reach in and grab one at a time, obviously.
Cam though going down here isn't going to make it work.
Right. So whoever wants to go first.
Just so split up, so isolated, makes it really challenging.
It's on some, bro. I like
Sage has got his ult. This probably isn't going to go down too hard here. And they're already regrouped and ready to go.
I mean, I can't, but like, look at this one. What is it? I don't know. I read like 7.
Ooh! Deflect nails and brings him down, scares him off a little bit.
I don't know if it has tape on it and it's stuck to something. I'm trying not to.
I can lift it.
Alright, here we go. Alright, we got one match finished up here. There we go, trying to blow this target up. Oh, he needs to get out of there somehow.
Oh, okay. You can put it back and get it up.
And again, Council Feeder's already picking up some kills here, and they just clear him out again.
Alright. Window maker. Alright. I mean, yeah, we got
This team is really struggling right now to just make anything happen, connect some kills.
So we've got, these are the finals we have.
And it's hard to know kind of what to do next
So
here.
when they pull it out, we wrote
As long as they keep losing players, they're not able to stabilize, or not able to kind of progress on this point.
that one there.
Team Council Feeders is just so aggressive, so in their face. And we're down to our last 60 seconds right now.
Really?
Oh, not able to do it. Widow's got a tight spot here. We got 40 seconds left.
Yeah. Let me add you there.
Alright, so I'm going to
You can look at all those ults built up there. You know, I don't know if Council Feeder's really going to have an opportunity to connect.
You gonna do one or 3? All right. Let me get you back.
And he's just had a really good idea, I think, there of running this comp, being able to counter it. I don't know if they committed to it like they needed to. Just look at that accuracy.
Let me see. Yeah.
And I think, you know, this is only the first half, but I can't imagine Council Feeders isn't going to be able to walk away winning this. And they're just kind of like rolling in one at a time.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if we have any. Oh, here we go.
All right, and that's the conclusion of our first matchup here.
4 and.
So where are we doing the 2 rounds if we win both, right?
1 second.
Yeah. If you win both, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 5.
Is there any way you guys will be able to do the streaming your shots in the room?
I don't think so.
Because people are saying there's a lot of background noise on there, but there's 60 people in here watching and talking.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to. I was thinking about that.
Here.
So we didn't get,
Yeah.
excuse me, we didn't get streamed on.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to see what they're able to do kind of on this next round here with Council Feeders.
Council Feeders and Gopnik right now. Here, I can.
So a little unconventional build here, but my instinct is that Council Feeders is probably feeling pretty confident that this game's going to go in their favor.
All right.
Oh, loot vinyl.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
I should have to pick up my stream too.
Nice. And now I think. Okay, it'll be a purple signature if you get it. All right. Well, 1 sec.
All right, we're going to get started here. Council Feeders only got to make it a third of the way through the point, and judging based off of what they've done so far, it'll be surprising if they drop this game.
So if you get Sombra's name,
All right, here we go, getting started. Not a good start already as our Genji gets dropped by the Widow. Cam's setting up in the corner there.
real quick.
Gonna be tough to work through this, and Council Feeder's already got the advantage here, rolling in. Should be pretty straightforward for him right here.
And
Setting up that Bastion, just running it down. Looks like this is Council Feeder's game, and they're gonna progress to the next round. So really quick games there. Little inbounds, but that's the way the games go. Teams are playing right now for a prize pool of about 2.1, 2.2K. So there's a lot on the line here for winning. So Council Feeders is definitely looking right now to be the team to beat, and we're looking forward to seeing more of them out of the future here. All right, and we will be right back. We're going to fire up our next game of matches.